November 2nd, 1917. Two British lords, Balfour and Rothschild, exchange a dispatch. These are the words that would change the face of the Middle East forever. It is the Balfour Declaration. But the initial draft wasn't penned by Balfour, nor by Rothschild. It all started when Dr. Chaim Weizmann submitted a long and detailed declaration in the name of the Zionist organization. This early version spoke about the right of the Jewish people to build a life in Palestine, to live under the protection of the British, and of course, the recognition of Palestine as a national home for the Jewish people. His Majesty's government, after considering the aims of the Zionist organization, accepts the principle of recognizing Palestine as the national home of the Jewish people. His Majesty's government regards as essential for the realization of this principle the grant of internal autonomy to the Jewish nationality in Palestine. Balfour hesitated. He wasn't keen on the word essential, and the declaration appeared to him too uncompromising. This was when Rothschild got involved, and he was quick to ease Balfour's ruffled feathers and suggested a milder version. His Majesty's government accepts the principle that Palestine should be reconstituted as the national home of the Jewish people. His Majesty's government will use its best endeavors to secure the achievement of this object and will discuss the necessary methods and means with the Zionist organization. Balfour was pleased with this new version, but others had doubts. The declaration went on to the members of the cabinet, and two of them had serious reservations. They were concerned that the commitment to the Jewish people was a bit too decisive, and they wished to tone it down a tad. His Majesty's government views with favor the establishment in Palestine of the national home for the Jewish race, and will use its best endeavors to facilitate the achievement of this object. On October 31st, Foreign Minister Balfour received an order from the cabinet to change one very important sentence in Weizmann's original draft. And Balfour, whose whiskey was already warm, had to keep on amending. Changing a letter here, a word there, changing the national home to a national home, and changing Jewish race back to Jewish people. And just when he thought he could call it a night, someone threw in another remark. But what about the civil and religious rights of the non-Jewish communities? Balfour nodded and added, "It being clearly understood that nothing shall be done which may prejudice the civil and religious rights of existing non-Jewish communities in Palestine." Representatives of the Jewish diaspora, fearing their status would be affected by the declaration, insisted on adding one more sentence. Or the rights and political status enjoyed in any other country by such Jews who are fully contented with their existing nationality. The exhausted Balfour signed the document before anyone else could suggest any other addition and sent it off to Lord Rothschild. Finally, the Balfour Declaration came into the world, laying the groundwork for the establishment of the State of Israel.